Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? It won't work like that. Why would I want to do that? Let's see if that works. Huh? Wait, what? No!
Okay, that worked.
Yeah, sure. But how can I get rid of this lice-ridden furball?
I think you can forget that.
Great. Hello? I'm Talorel.
Good evening, Talorel.
I'm an angel. Do not be afraid.
I fear no one.
That's a fine coat you have there. Could I perhaps borrow it?
That I cannot do.
I'll give you whatever you want for it.
We haven't known each other for very long. And today, you come to me. For the first time, asking for help and advice, bold as a brass. And you haven't even invited me to your house for a cup of tea yet. Let's be completely open with each other. Do you value my friendship? Or are you afraid of being indebted to me? And you just waltz up to me, don't even know my name, and ask me for my clothes? But you show me not an iota of respect. Don't even ask for my friendship.
Well,
Talorel. What have I done to you to make you treat me so disrespectfully? How do you come to me extending the hand of friendship? Then this coat would have already been yours.
do you want to be my friend?
Bene. Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me.
Oh, okay.
But as long as I haven't done that, you are not getting this coat.
I'll just go and... Why should I send the furball up there? I honestly don't have the slightest idea what that means. A somewhat big-boned mouse with near-death experience. Why should I send the furball up there? With clothes that dirty, I certainly wouldn't stand out here. I honestly don't have the slightest idea what that means. Why should I send the furball up there? Hello? I'm Talorel.
Good evening, Talorel.
What are you doing here? Were you crucified?
I guard this field as if it were my own familia.
I see. So, is there some little favor I could do for you in order to prove my friendship?
Well, it is autumn, huh? It's windy. Accidents happen.
Yes.
My hat, my father's hat, God rest his soul, If you could get that back for me, I would regard that as a favor.
I'll just go and... Could that be one of those hats that strange creature was talking about? But how can I get it? Maybe you are useful for something, little furball. Really? That creature now has its hat back on its head. Now it's in my debt. Hello? I'm Talorel.
Good evening, Talorel.
I've got your hat.
Well. You really have done me a favor getting that, no?
Would you maybe now be prepared to, swap clothes with me?
Va bene. Accept this coat as a gift, celebrating the first day of our friendship. Just remember, we are friends now.
Yeah, I will. Well, what do you say to my fine new threads?
Well, look at you. Quite the gentleman. That looks familiar somehow. At any rate, you can head on into Heaven's Hope now, long as you don't run around telling folks you're an angel.
And, how do I get to this Heaven's Hope?
Real easy. You just go straight through the woods and then follow the sign. Here, I even got a map for you. Generally speaking, you can't really get lost in Heaven's Hope. The whole city is built around the marketplace. You can tell by the huge pyre in the middle. And if you do manage to get yourself lost someday, just head to the center of town. There's lots of signs there, or you can check your map.
How can I find this scientist, Bloomford?
Ain't hard. You just head on into Heaven's Hope. His lab is right smack dab in the middle.
I'll be going then. A little heart carved in there, with the letters S and B in it. A tree. Somehow, its appearance is rather reassuring. Hello?
Rather looks like he's not interested in chatting with you.
Maybe he's just asleep.
Meanwhile...
He's rather shaky. A river full of water. Ah! That's quite a lot of bottles. The labels say, caffeine shampoo. Hello, my name is Talorel.
And I am Karim, at your service.
What an interesting stall. What exactly do you sell? And what on earth is that smell?
The scent of adventure, Effendi. Sandalwood from the Coromandel coast, galbanum from the Levantine ports, dragon's blood from Asia Minor, copal, damar and elemi, Moroccan tears, mastic from North America, and Indian nard from, well, India. What can I do for you?
What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi, look around. Simply call me if you see something you like.
This powder here, what is it?
That is sneezing powder, Effendi. The children love it. Perhaps you would like to have a little sample of it?
Oh yeah, thank you very much. I'll be going then.
See you soon, Effendi.
That over there must be the town of Heaven's Hope. Hello, man on stilts. I'm Talorel.
Joffrey, the lamplighter.
I'll be going then.
Ah, yes. The laboratory of a true inventor. Your chances of flying again seem to be looking up.
Although whether or not the stuff this guy builds really works is probably a completely different question.
Who is there?
I'm an angel. Fear not.
Why should I be afraid? You don't look scary. And really, an angel? That's silly.
But I am an angel.
Anyone can say that. However, angels have been defined quite clearly.
They have?
Of course. Angels are A, metaphysical, B, transcendent, and C, absolute. And I'm not getting that impression of you, my boy.
Huh? I beg your pardon? What? Why are angels metaphysical?
Angels are, unlike us human beings, not subject to physical laws. Hence the metaphysical. This makes them immortal, for example.
But I am immortal, because I am an angel.
Humbug. Anyone could say that. But I am a man of science, dedicated to the search for truth. As such, I can only accept tangible evidence.
I'll be going then. A bottle. Unfortunately, I can't decipher the label, but the skull and crossbones are pretty straightforward. Very well, then I'll just drink this poison. Oh my.
Who is there?
It's me, the angel.
Yes, yes. Of course you are.
I can prove that I am. Meta, whatever you said. I am immortal. I drank that poison over there and I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'll admit I've been better. But then again, I drank deadly poison and I'm still alive.
Holy Paracelsus! That was hydrogen cyanide. You can't run around drinking cyanide.
I can, because immortal.
Well, so you're metaphysical, but are you also absolute and transcendental?
How are angels transcendent?
Angels are transcendent. That's self-explanatory, really. They're capable of perceiving things we humans cannot.
I see.
That means, for example, that they can contact all living beings and, to some extent, affect them.
I can speak with animals and plants.
Humbug. Anyone could say that. But I am a man of science, dedicated to the search for truth. As such, I can only accept tangible evidence.
I'll be going then.
Ah, great!
Who is there?
It's me, the angel.
Yes, yes. Of course you are.
I can prove that I'm absolute. I performed a miracle.
And what miracle have you performed, if I may ask?
I got your grumpy cactus to bloom against its will.
Yes, I saw that. It has never done that before. This really is a miracle. So you really are absolute. But are you also transcendent?
How are angels transcendent?
Angels are transcendent. That's self-explanatory, really. They're capable of perceiving things we humans cannot.
I see.
That means, for example, that they can contact all living beings and, to some extent, affect them.
I can speak with animals and plants.
Humbug. Anyone could say that. But I am a man of science, dedicated to the search for truth. As such, I can only accept tangible evidence.
I'll be going then. A large green cactus. Hey, everything all right?
No!
What? Why not?
Flowers in the garden. Even the poorest people can afford them now. 20 kinds of roses, tulips and daffodils, but no cacti. So I have to stick it out here with this scientist.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't lie to me. You're just like the old man. Are you just after my needles too?
Your needles?
I used to live outside on the balcony, but now he abuses me, uses me as a notice holder, just pins his notes on my needles. Talk about degrading.
Uh-huh.
Who is there?
It's me, the angel.
Yes, yes. Of course you are.
I am transcendent. I can prove it. I spoke to your cactus.
What?
Your cactus told me that you always abuse it at night by using it as a pincushion for sticking all your notes on. It's not at all impressed. Although I don't believe that this cactus could even be impressed.
Yes, that does sound like my cactus, all right. There's no other way you could know that. Fine, then. I guess you are transcendent. Unbelievable. So you're metaphysical, transcendent, and absolute. That can only mean you actually are an angel. Great Scott! If you are an angel, that changes simply everything. If this proposition is true, then what consequences will that have for the consistency of my entire statement system? Where do I stand? And how does this affect my explanandum? And my explanans, for that matter?
I think somebody's world is collapsing.
Oh dear.
Excuse me, but is everything in order?
Yes, in some sort of order at any rate. Obviously a completely different order than I had previously assumed. But there you are.
I'm Talorel, by the way.
Yes, yes. Welcome, Talorel, the angel.
Now that we've cleared the whole angel question, I need to return to heaven and I have to fly to do so. However, my wings broke during my crash and Bill said that you might be able to help me fly.
Yes, makes sense.
So, can you help me fly now?
Yes, of course. Theoretically, at any rate. Practically, however, there has been a small setback. Come along, I'll show you. This is the kind of thing you were talking about, isn't it? I'd be honored if you were to try it out.
I don't know. What is it?
This is a flying machine, or at least it almost became one. For years I studied aerodynamics and aerostatics, occupied myself with the theories propounded by Leonardo, Baerblinger, and Cayley. I pored over my calculations, hammered and worked night and day. And then, one day, those lunatics burst in here and just ruined everything.
Greta?
Yes, blabbered something about blasphemy, and if God had wanted people to fly, he would have given them wings.
Sounds familiar.
And then she threatened to have me arrested for heresy and simply confiscated the blueprint. My masterpiece, the culmination of years of work and sacrifice.
Oh,
And without the blueprint, I can't continue work on the flying machine.
that's definitely not good. Do you have any idea of how Greta knew about the blueprint and the flying machine?
I haven't the faintest idea. Either I was too conspicuous or someone betrayed me. She suddenly appeared in my laboratory doorway, babbled something about heresy, and confiscated the blueprint. But I don't think she knows anything about the flying machine in the hidden room at the back. I'm relatively certain, for otherwise she would surely have had it destroyed.
Do you have any idea what she wants with the blueprint and how we might be able to get it back?
I don't know. Maybe she's keeping it under lock and key somewhere. But everyone in Heaven's Hope is curious to a fault. Someone is certain to have seen what Greta did with the blueprint.
Can't I just go to Greta and ask for the blueprint?
Are you deaf, lad? She's out of her mind. Completely cuckoo. She's totally fanatical. And in her opinion, she has a monopoly on the truth and the sacred law on her side. You cannot simply march up to her and ask her for the blueprint. She'll have you in the pillory for heresy before you can blink.
Oh,
No, no, no. We need to tackle this more wisely. If you want to fly, we need that blueprint back. And if we want to have that blueprint back, you will need to find a witness who saw what they did with it after they marched out of here.
very well. Then I'll look for a witness who saw what Greta did with the blueprint. What is this Inquisition, anyway?
Well, one day this fanatical, completely insane nun Greta appeared here and proclaimed that she was reinstating the Inquisition in order to put an end to the blasphemous hustle and bustle rampant in this city. Constable McCullum, the old Irishman who managed the district, was absolutely delighted. Up until then, no one had really taken him seriously, and everyone here pretty much did what they wanted. So he joined her cause, and now things are a proper mess.
Why is it a problem that this nun Greta has reinstated the Inquisition? Isn't she ensuring law and order by doing so?
Well, she's ensuring her view of law and order at any rate. For example, she reintroduced prohibition, which means that the pub is not allowed to sell any alcohol. Ask Josie, the landlady, what she thinks, or any of the other residents of Heaven's Hope.
But isn't it a good thing when people aren't allowed to drink alcohol?
You know, lad, life as a human is pretty tough. We live, suffer, and die. A bit of joy and frolicking is necessary from time to help endure it all. Especially since Greta, if you ask me, only prohibits all these pleasures so that she can better control the inhabitants of Heaven's Hope. God only knows what that woman's problem is.
I'll just be going then.
Wait, I have something for you. If you want to find out where the blueprint is, you will have to keep an orderly record of the information. Here's a notebook for you. That way, you will always have an overview of your current informational situation.
Thanks. That's really nice. Yeah, nice.
Does Talorel even know how to write?
Hush, Azael. Of course Talorel can write. You can, can't you?
I honestly don't have the slightest idea what that means. So that's the flying machine I'm supposed to fly back to heaven in? A bunch of stuff. What am I supposed to do with that? Fascinating. A bunch of stuff. What am I supposed to do with that? The ropes are probably for the flying machine as well. Hello, Bloomford.
Hello, Talorel. How can I help you?
I'll be going then. A bowl of blue paint.
That belongs to Bloomford. You can't just take it.
Hello, Bloomford.
Hello, Talorel. How can I help you?
There's a bowl of paint in the back room. Can I have it?
Go ahead and take it. I believe the container has stopped dripping anyway.
I'll be going then. You can never go wrong with a little paint.